Dave, after seeing the film, wow. It was a fantastic film, and you were absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
How long did you think about this film before the story came about?
It's kind of been knocking around my head for a very, very long time. And, you know, it's kind of like a snowball, you know, it just keeps accumulating and accumulating. But it's, you know, my love of all things action cinema, from watching Bruce Lee as a child to Shah Rukh in Goila, you know, back in the day, to Korean cinema, to everything really. It's kind of like, kind of fused into this kind of cocktail of revenge and religion and philosophy, yeah.
Spooky.
You need to fight for your mother, for all of us.
Just one small ember can burn down everything.
It's such a beautiful blend of our Indian culture in so many different ways. And my favorite part of the movie was the tabla and the fighting scene.
Yes.
I mean, that was just absolutely art and beautiful.
Thank you.
How important is it for you to keep the rhythm and pacing in mind when you're doing action sequences?
Yeah, it's really, for me, it's like, you know, it's a film that does demand patience at times, but I think that's what makes the action richer. Like if I was to just, it was just to be senseless violence continually, you'd kind of, I think, sit back at a certain point and let it wash over you. But, you know, we wait for you to see this man broken down and then slowly built up. So when that sweet revenge happens, you are so with him and so behind him. And it's a story of the outsiders, the small guys, the underdogs that come together to challenge, you know, the gods of society in a way. But yeah, speaking of that tabla scene, it was something I'd envisaged very, very early on. And it was like, you know, how can we bring the best of our culture? You know, the maestro himself, Ustad Zakir Hussain, you know, and I begged him on the phone and he came. He was a sport. And I said, you know, let's do a jugalbandi. Let's do a call and answer, but let's make it, you know, let's make it sit with those great training montages of Rocky and all of that and do our own thing. You know, our culture is about music, it's about rhythm. And so I was like, don't use your words, use your instrument to make me learn my instrument. And there it is, yeah.
If a man wishes to challenge the gods, he must become more than a man. He must become a beast.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
That's one of them. It took probably over half a year to edit that, you know, and maintain the live tabla track that he was doing and keep the rhythm right and all of that. There's so many. There's a scene with all these kids stealing a wallet together and the whole community coming together. You know, there's a lot of like, he's got these little helpers, kids and stuff everywhere that just provide some funny, there's a lot of humor in it. When he tries to jump through a window, I really like, and can't, because he's a skinny little incense stick like me. So yeah.
How long did you prepare for this? Because obviously you were in great shape.
Oh, thank you. It was hard because I was so focused on directing. I was so focused on the script and casting, and we were in the middle of a pandemic. You know, I was in Mumbai at the time when I was trying to direct it, and then the pandemic hit and we had to leave. So, but we wouldn't take no for an answer. So we shot it in Indonesia and then came back and did some pickups in India, you know, without the studio knowing. I just bought my own camera and shot some stuff. And yeah, it's just been a process of real, you know, not taking no for an answer, really.
What happened to your hands?
Car crash. Engine caught fire.
But you're living the life, bro. But we're rolling with the kings now, huh?
They don't even see us.
They're all up there, living. We're stuck here in this. That's no life, bro.
So what are you gonna do about this, monkey man?
In conclusion, has your vision as a director been attained?
I think so. I mean, I poured all of myself into it, and you know, there's always things you want to go in and change and tweak, but at the end of the day, it's an expression of myself. It's an expression of me as part of my Indian heritage, my British heritage. It's my love of action cinema, and it's there on a plate, and I put everything into it. So, that's the most I could do. I broke my bones for this thing. I can truly say that.
You did a great job. Well,
Yeah.
We wish you continued success.
Thank you.
Monkey Man. When I watched the film, my mind was blown. You gotta be there in the theaters with the big sound, with the big explosions. There's gonna be a lot of oh, ho, oh. That's the way to do it.